We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around here. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never.
Well, you've all gone off the rails on your crazy train. The whole country's lost their fucking mind. It's official. It's official. Hope you're out of your dogma snuggies for an hour. You can handle some fucking reality for an hour. I know very few people, but look, it doesn't, I mean, really. Who leads freaking? Who makes choices? Who makes decisions? Who makes change? It's always teeny, teeny, teeny few. A small few. First and foremost, I want to talk about the drone that landed on the rat's house in Japan. The nuclear puppet bitch that he is. Let's talk about this. This is a big, big story. I'm going to do a video on this today. This is one of the biggest stories of the entire Fukushima dynamic. It's being confirmed by many sources right now, including mine, that the drone had a bucket with the radioactive symbol on it. But now they're saying it had evidence that it came directly from the planet Fukushima. Well, which there's no doubt in my mind, it was timed on Earth Day. It's an incredible piece of activism, an amazing, I think it's probably the strongest piece of activism I may have ever seen in my entire life. Ever. Oh, I mean, they pulled it off, and it's an inside job from inside the dynamic TEPCO. This is an inside job. That's how this has to be. We have to break within. It's the only hope. Let's think about the military-industrialized complex. It's like I said, Johnny, get your gun. Oh, they've co-opted you. The Alex Jones, the Gerald Celentes, the Greg Hunters, the Operation Fox News, CNN, blah, blah. They've co-opted all of you. Got paid to do this, by the way, the shiny ball. Go buy a gun. Get some bullets. They're calling up. You know internally that something's wrong. You want revolution. You want anything. So they prey on it. They prey because people aren't sophisticated to know that they're just being played. Spend your money on something that has no chance of working. Like I say, take your covered wagon out to the Bonneville Salt Flats on Speed Week. That's what it got is. So how do we fracture this big, incredible beast from within? Hello. That landed on there, it's being confirmed to me, and I'm going to do a video on this, that it landed on there directly right out of unit number 1. It did have some traces of cesium from... Now, the traces, everybody thing has it. It was an empty bucket. It was an empty can with a symbol on it. It's a metaphorical statement. But they could trace where it came from. It came from the Fukushima region. Probably plant number 1, they're saying, because there's a marking somehow on the bucket. It's being reported to me. That means nobody gets in there. Well, the area. I'm not saying actually at the coast, because nobody can get near there, not even a fucking robot, from the region, from the area. So that means somebody was inside the apparatus. That means one of the slaves, but this is more sophisticated than that. This is a drone that was put there and undetected. This is a very sophisticated operation who did this. This is somebody within TEPCO. Somebody's breaking ranks. Now, I want people to really understand this. The Japanese people hate nuclear with a deep-rooted passion. Some of the biggest protests in human history happened for 2 years after. I've got photographs. I posted them all over. Millions of people in protest. Unlike America on Earth Day, not one person will protest. Now, like Missing Sky sent me an email, maybe if we have an un-Earth Day, break the Earth, kill the Earth, we would show up, because America's that fucking sick. They're that fucking gone. They're full of hate in their souls. They're full of fucking degenerate behavior. They're so fucking arrogant with their own ignorance. They drink so much K. And by the way, they're fucking stupid as fucking. I mean, I don't even know what kind of fucking metaphorical fucking rhyme I could use on these fucking fainting goats. That's what they are. They're fainting fucking goats. Boo, motherfucker. You know? You ever been around a fainting goat? You ever walked up to them and you scare them, they get nervous and they just tip over, paralyze and tip over? That's what America is. They're fainting. What an insult to fainting goats, huh? It's disgusting how fucked up people are. I'm going to read this poem. This says it all. That I wrote on Earth Day that morning, real quick, just after that, tagging into a video. And it says, and I love this little poem that I wrote, you know? I'm a writer. And so I wrote it for Earth Day, but I'm going to start using it more on everything. Earth Day from 1970 to 2015. In my video, I said 1950, but I meant metaphorically. Whoops, Freudian slip, 2015. Environmental teaching, Kevin D. Blanch. That's what they used to be. That's what Earth Day was. Earth Day was a powerhouse. Earth Day was massive, 20 million people. When we had a populace, I mean, that's 1 in 10. Wow. You know what 1 in 10 would do in any kind of movement in this country? Fox News has 2 million viewers. 2 million. There's 350 million in this country on any given day. And they can move mountains. They do it all the time. Right down to your own fucking death. All you beautiful girls with flowers in your hair and intense passion and fight and vengeance in your souls in 2015. For you are now ugly, as you traded it all in for a mortgage and a shiny car. The entire herd of American sheep married for fake money, from flowers to hairspray, from lean, strong bodies to bad porn, from minds like a Michelangelo sculpture to minds like an Avon print, from religion like an old gold California redwood cathedral to a greenhouse tomato, from a sex and passion like a 1926 passenger train to a prescription drugstore drive-up window. Not me. I will attempt to avenge the rape and giving cancer in the womb of our mother. Her womb, the Pacific Ocean, as you stood by and watched her be raped and did nothing. She has cancer now in her womb. She has been gang raped by the fracking, obedient, obey, consume generational Argonite, American baby bombers, drunk on ignorance and proud of their ignorance. The Pacific Genocide, Kevin Blanch, 4/22/15. And you fake fucks say Happy Earth Day. I say hang the fuckers who raped our Mother Earth. Kevin D. Blanch on Balco. See you on the landscape. I will be the guy avenging her rape. That's what we have to be now. We lost the Fukushima fight, and I knew that a long time ago. I did a fucking video, and it isn't like we didn't try. Christina Radchick sent me I got to talk about this before I forget and get off in where I go land. Jules, who hosts this radio show, Stan and Christine in the very early days, probably saved hundreds of thousands of people's lives. That's no bullshit. They really called it out in attention how people will be hammered to mamas, to their children. There were a lot of people that took precautions, started eating more fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, kept the immune system bolstered, kept their kids outside indoors on rainy days, you know, in the early days when we were being hammered. You know, Jan, Miss Smokey the Clown, Missing Sky up there in Canada, Shane Russell, Maureen Burke, these are PhDs. Those are Nobel Prize winners, should be. These are, you know, real ones. These are people that should be propped up in history. But no, you want to prop up. So, Lisa Link speaking here. Now, I want to explain this video. There's more to this video and I want to get it out there so people understand how this played out. Lisa Link's an independent journalist. Now, is she CIA? I think there's probably no doubt because she's connected somehow. Either it's her mother or her father. There's no doubt she's connected. That's how you get in places. That's how she got her job as her childhood on one. Her and Anderson Cooper, they're placed there. You don't just randomly, the school teacher likes you, this is your job. They're placed. There's absolutely no doubt. They give the IQ evaluation, they give the physical, there's much more. They know how to evaluate. And, well, of course, Anderson Vanderbilt was connected, and they know he knows how to do passive-aggressive fucking mass murder. He's into it. This guy's the guy. They know that. His grandfather, the public be damned. That's his grandfather. They know passive-aggressive monsters. They can seek them out and find them. It's like my father, when he was drafted in the Marines, and then they go around, they do the test. Pat Tillman, they test these guys, mentally, physically. They don't give a fuck about any experience. That's a piece of fucking shit, Michael Rupert. Me and him got in it. That fucker, why do you think he whacked himself? Because he's a fucking liar. He's a CIA fucking rat. And he knew he was a liar. Let me tell you about that rat, him and Patrick Henry fucking, who tried to steal me and Jan and Shane Russell's work. I own the fucking domains to Plume Gain. I'm the guy that said, these panty painter fuckers, he tried to steal it all. He was a fucking junky-ass heroin addict. He tried to co-op. Well, that piece of shit Rupert went on a tyrant about fucking Pat Tillman because something he knows nothing about, that all the other guys hated him because he just got placed to the platoon battalion leader. That's how fucking stupid Michael Rupert was. See, Michael Rupert was a CIA rat, by the way, a cop. He was a fucking rat cop that even the cops didn't like the fucking rat. He was a rat. A pure fucking rat. And so he comes out, they hated him, I'm like, you lying. He was paid to say that story, to spin. He was fucking Dick Cheney spin. We know for a fact, and I was reporting this way back, that it was an ordered execution murder of the most famous man, right from Dick Cheney, right from the fucking White House, right from the fucking Bush fucking crime family, right from the top. It's been documented. It's proved. Novak's a dead piece of shit. I wonder how he likes hell. Brain cancer. Scooter Libby, fucking pardon me. So we know. Michael Rupert was paid to spin it. They killed him because they didn't like him. What? That isn't how it works, fuckhead. In special fucking forces, it's all the test. You're talking a white boy playing safety in the fucking NFL. You don't think that dude was physical? Go fucking try it. Go to the combine and say, I'm not going to, we're not talking a quarterback here. We're not talking about offense. We're talking about a DB, a defensive safety. You know what kind of fucking speed you have to have? You know what kind of physicality? You know what kind of mental mind that dude had? He reminds me so much of my dad. He even looked like my dad. That chiseled face. That's what my dad looked like. That story, Pat Tillman was the shit, big time. People used to accuse him of arrogance. It wasn't arrogance. That guy was amazing. They fucking murdered that fucker. He was going to fucking blow the lid so far off these fuckers, and then, of course, Michael Hastings broke the fucking story. Michael Hastings knew what I know. Did Michael Hastings, they fucking co-op his car and kill him? Most likely. It doesn't matter. His wife says, he got on drugs. Fuck. Think about it. You write that fucking story in Rolling Stone, if you've never read that story, you need to read that story. It's beyond brilliant. It's one of the greatest pieces of journalism in fucking human history. Ever in human history. He fucking, General Betrayus. Think about that bitch that was having fucking sex with him. That ugly. You know how ugly that hairsprayed masquerade party and that fucking piece of shit McChrystal, these fucking rats? I come from a fucking military family. Talk to my uncle, by the way, he's still alive, the fucking second shirt at fucking Air Force. Talk to him about these guys. He goes on fucking worse tyrants than me. And we're talking as high brass as you can get in the Pentagon. He's still alive. Talk to him about these rats. The fucking rats. You put them up on a fucking pedestal, Fox News, a mass murder and lying rats. Rupert spun it out. That story should have blew this whole fucking thing out of the fucking water. The military concept was exposed. Hastings was going to expose him. He fucking knew. They fucking put the squash to him. I am Pat fucking Tillman. They waved his fucking body like a fucking flag. The spray across his fucking head. His mother had to sue and sue for the freedom of information, and she finally got it. Took it to the local fucking morgue and says, my God, there's 3 bullet holes. They're just inches apart. He was shot within fucking a few yards. You know, O'Brien's done great work. Fucking, he says, fuck this line of rat. This fucking, he's an evangelical. I think we know who shot him. The fucking platoon leader sitting on right at the front of the fucking Humvee who won't talk. Like God calls that rat fucking Hobble Gray, that rat motherfucker. And you guys let him off the hook. When you see him, you ought to fucking crack him in his fucking mouth, drop him like a bag of dirt. Oh, I just deleted all the emails. And he drives his little fucking, you know, because he's got a 2-inch penis fucking driving his fucking car around Florida. That fucking rats. And when we don't, we call these fucking rats out. I say bring back the guillotine. Pierre, that's $1 million. Bring it back. I really believe that. You know, people think I'm not a liberal, I'm a progressive. I believe in capital punishment. I think there's plenty of people that need to be whacked. I think there's fucking probably 1 million fucking people in this country, and most of them aren't sitting in jail. You know what they do, and I understand the dynamic. They kill people that are innocent. That's what we do here. That's what we do, and that leads me to Lisa. Look, people don't understand. I comment on Lisa's work for a long time, because she goes inside the prisons. She's done incredible fucking work. She knows me. So, you don't think she knows me? Oh, she knows me. You don't think her people watch my videos? I can prove it. As soon as I walk up to these, I know a lot of the media producers, a lot of people in my travels. I run into them. I run into them airports, whatever. Oh, they come right up to me. Oh, they've been paying attention to me for a long fucking time. So I'm there early. I know she's coming. You know, she's pretty fucking famous, you know, because she got on Oprah. I'm thinking there's going to be a huge crowd. It's in the little room, which, by the way, didn't even fill it, which I can't believe. You know, there couldn't have been a little more over 100 people, but there was lots of people on the question, never got a chance. So I'm there early. I'm sitting in the audience. Here she walks in. She scans across the room. There's probably 5 pages right over to me. Oh, hi. How you doing? I knew that she was going to fucking give me a shot. She's paid attention. She's been briefed. I knew that I would be first question up. She didn't have to say it. I knew it. You know, with hands all over. First question up. She was ready for me. She knew. Because these fucking people are starting to fucking get nervous. They're starting to think, oh my God, I can prove it. The Million Mass March, which John Anthony Fairhurst came up with the name. But that energy, we've been fucking working on that. A group of us have been working on our fucking movement, which we're still working on it, which I called post-ignorance. I've been calling it that for since fucking a long time. In the winter of 2010, we were leading up. There was a group of us leading up. We were at NYU in Washington Square. We were fucking putting it together. You know, and that's exactly where Occupy stemmed from, was that group right there. We were talking, we were communicating online, we were fucking right there. Was a small group of incredible fucking leaders, people in the know that fucking really get this shit. And we knew that we had to throw it. I call it post-ignorance. Well, something happened. We were leading up to the 100th anniversary of the Shirtwaist Fire, which was going to be March 25th, 2011. It was the perfect timing because that's exactly the dynamic. Shirtwaist Fire 2.0, the neo-feudals have taken over just like they did in 1911. That fucking event changed the world. Well, it's Bangladesh. Now we got a side in mind, we exploit, whatever. Something happened 2 weeks before that event, Fukushima. I went Fukushima fucking nuts because I know that it's the top of the fucking heap. So when we finally got it put together, John Anthony comes up with the name. He says, Kevin, what about Million Mass March? I'd never met John, you know, and these people. I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, Guy Fawkes, I don't know. And, you know, I thought about it, and then I thought, And then he came up with the idea on the 5th of November. That's when I says, yeah, you're right. That's going to give a lot of energy to this. Because the movie, remember, and it worked. So we all meet in front of the White House. Now, this was organic. It was green. We went over there the day before. You know, we're all being interviewed. John Anthony and myself are being interviewed. John Anthony's he's the guy, it's his baby. Here I am, RT's talking to me, interviewing me about Fukushima, won't give me the time of day. I mean, they'll give me the time of day, but they won't put up my work as long as I don't speak Fukushima. So we meet at the Washington Memorial. I'm staying at the Nader fucking house, which they're frauds. They're dirty hippie fucking rats, just mooching, sitting there, think they're activists. They're fucking frauds. They're pieces of shit. The whole fucking herd of them, everyone in the house, except for the graffiti artist. So we show up. I had to get out of it so they kill me. Those dirty fucking lying rats had me sleeping on the floor. And I'm in critical condition in those days. I'm very fucking sick, very sick still. A lot of people, my doctor's like, you out of your fucking mind going to this? And I'm like, no, I've been going, Pinball's like, you go, you do what you do. So we meet up at Washington Memorial. We've got no police escort schedule, but the day before, this is real important how this played out these 2 days. The day before, I'm there, and I'm talking to White House security. They walk right up. John Anthony and us, they all know us. They know John. They tell us, hey, we're watching your websites. Plainclothes guys are coming up to me in baseball caps, whatever. Kevin, can we talk? Yeah. So I do what I do with them all, because I get visits from all of them. I've been visited by every fucking apparatus there. I've been at this a long time. I'm like, hey, I'm anti-nuclear. I'm fighting the nuclear complex from giving you and your family cancer. I don't want you to get cancer. I don't want your family to get cancer. I don't want you're on our team. This is us against the nuclear cartel. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you're the wealthiest person on earth. You're still on our team. This is the great equalizer. They can relate. The head of White House security says, my sister recently passed away of leukemia. So he and I talk. You could see, he's one of the very few people, by the way, because they don't hire anybody in those fucking places. Secret Service. By the way, who can get Secret Service to hold the fucking camera while I shoot a video when Obama's come? Of course, they folded. Because let me tell you, they give them the test. They don't hire anybody. These people are intelligent, dynamic fucking people. Do not kid yourself. Physical, smart, whatever. So you can have, the only people I've had this in-depth, high intellectual, emotional conversation with are those people. Because the average American, especially in the media, whatever, when they come to it, as soon as I start talking about the leukemia part, and the brutal, because let me fucking tell you, inside a bone marrow transplant, you'd have no fucking, I like how Helen called it Helen's War. She knows fucking nothing. You want to talk war? Come fucking hang around with me. I'll show you the fucking war. Watch my father die, watch Anna in there, fucking scratching from out. You can't have that intimate conversation. People pull the fuck back. He had it with me. He had the very, because I can't go there, because people are so generational arrogant and caught up in that they can't even have the fucking argument about their own mortality. They think they're going to live to be 100. They think they're doing all the right things when it doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing. It doesn't give a fuck. It's indiscretion. It'll mow you down. You can have the perfect lifestyle, whatever. It doesn't give a fuck. It'll fucking kill anybody. Nuclear fallout, which it does every day by the thousands, many thousands. So we meet up. It's fucking Tuesday. You're talking D.C. It's bustling. People got, going to work, whatever. They play. By the way, do not kid yourself. Washington, D.C. is one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. Oh, the mall? You don't think they did that right? Go there. Go there. It is breathtaking. It is spectacular looking down across the Capitol. It is John Anthony, the day before we go over to the Lincoln Memorial, got some great pictures of, he's a big dude. Half black, half white, part Indian, one blue, I have one green. And he's a dynamic, working class, smart dude. Same with Steve Grant, same with these people. These people get it. So I'm like, fuck it. People are fighting because it got co-op by this Wiki Poets or whatever, and she's driving her van around. I don't know. So there's people arguing and fighting. I'm like, fuck all of you fuckers. I'm going. Fuck you and your fighting shit. Let's go. Let's just fucking do this. Fuck all this bullshit. Let's go. So I just start fucking walking. Across Constitution, right down the fucking, 15th fucking shore of Pennsylvania. I ain't gonna let you fucking do that. There ain't nobody in the history of fucking the country's gonna get away. We ain't got no permit for that. We got a permit in the fucking park. There's lots of energy there. So right as I start fucking bowling, here comes the fucking motorcycle. Kevin. Yeah? Can you hold them off for 3 more minutes, 5 more minutes? Can you hold them? Yeah. Why? Why should I? We're going to give you guys police escort. Really? Yeah. You know, and he says right to me, don't kid yourself. We don't hate you guys. We like you guys. Because they're working class. We fight for the working class. We don't give a fuck what you do. We know that it has to be fractured from within. And we know there's plenty of great fucking people in D.C. Homeland Security, rats. I mean, you want to talk to rats? We know who they are. So we know when we get around them, you better be ready because they'll shoot you, taser, which they did, several people, over in the Reagan building. So I go on my rant, get everybody fucking assembled, you know, goes back, and, you know, I don't even think I gave them 5 minutes. I just fucking went. Boom, there they were. And you could see them scrambling. They were hurrying to do this. By the way, they did it beautifully. We marched right there for, this is 2 years in a row. We shut down the whole fucking city. Now, who could pull, now you tell me, who could pull this? By the way, I knew Mariner Eccles very, very personally. The Federal Reserve is named after him. I knew him very personally. My grandfather and he best freaking friends. Who the fuck can shut down the entire street on a fucking Tuesday in front of the Federal Reserve, shut down the whole with a police escort and cops line up all the way across and shut both fucking streets down for as long as we want? Nobody in the history of this country has ever able to, nobody. Oh, we fucking did it. Videos to fucking prove it. Huh. How did we do it? Because we've tapped into people that got fucking intellectual fucking souls. Special forces inside the fucking military are intelligent, dynamic people. Secret Service are intelligent, dynamic people. We're talking about what matters, and they know we're talking about. Lisa Lind is an intelligent, dynamic person. Even though she's taking the Kool-Aid, these people are drinking it for the fucking check. They know. They get it. Hey, Kevin Blanch is not just talking about social inequality, which we understand. He's talking about death, mortality. He's talking about Fukushima killing the fucking mother of life. He's talking about the ultimate fucking great equalizer. Oh, they fucking get it. Because they have fucking high IQ, not just high IQs, the evaluation to be hired into a special forces. Yeah, you got to have that. But you have to have the dynamic physical side about it, too. Lisa Lynn's one of those. It's obvious to me. After listening to her go on, I mean, she gave that speech in there for an hour without hesitation. You know how hard that is to do? Well, I do it on this radio show every week. You know, my great friend who's dead now, who tipped over on his keyboard, Chad, he stood there at the Shirtwaist Fire, you know, in 2014, he and I together, and he watched me do it while talking to other people. He says, wow, no notes, no nothing. That's what she did. She rattled off for an hour, fucking, I mean, perfectly, without a stutter, without anything, in perfect rhythm. You know how hard that is to do? She did it. Kind of like Robert Scheer did at Helen Caldicott's. Robert Scheer, oh my God. What a fucking genius that guy is. And you guys at USC, he's a professor down there, you know now. I would fucking go to school for a semester just to take his fucking class. Oh my God, is that guy a fucking genius. You know how hard that is to do? Helen can't do it. Helen says at the end, oh, be a radical. Everything that I am. By the way, Helen's foundation now is because of my fucking rant. We were the biggest contingency there, which she shunned us. Fucking thumbed her fucking nose at us, the Post-Ignorance Project. That's okay, Helen. I talked to her. I said, fine, Helen. You know, I'll be seeing you, honey. You know, I love you. At the end, right out there, I talked to her just like that. You know, I'll be seeing you, Helen. You know, you thumbed your nose at us. That's okay. I still love you, Helen. I'll be seeing you around. I told her just like that. As I walked out the door after 2 days. I sat with Noam Chomsky for 2 days. So did Shane. So did fucking Patrick McCormick. So did fucking the Baby Wolf. So did fucking Dr. Bernstein and his wife Patty out there. Our group. We had more people there than anybody, the Post-Ignorance Army. We always do. The Million Mass Brunch. It's the same army. It's the same people. We're locked, step in step, hand in hand, brothers and sisters. It was like a guy came to me after the Million Mass. I doubt anybody in that crowd, even in that group, even knew if I says, I guarantee you every single fucking person per fucking beta, man, woman, fucking child knew about Fukushima. The Million Mass group, the fucking group that assembles inside D.C. This is the smartest group of people I've ever been around in my life, socially. They get it, and they get it all because they're on the internet. They're spending time because you've underestimated the information age, the power of YouTube, the greatest genre in fucking human history. Abused it? Oh, how about these fuckers that take my videos and fucking spin the information and build these fucked up videos and fucking dilute it and try to do fear porn with it? And I could prove it. I stood in front of the fucking White House. We get over there, and I gave my speech. You know, you can ask many people. A lot of people say that made me cry. I was sick. And I go on my rant, and you could hear a guy when I talk about Fukushima inside the audience. That was in 2013. 2014, there were none of those. You could hear a guy when I said Fukushima cat call. You can talk about aliens next. Because that's what a lot of people have tried to do to us. That's exactly what they want to do us. Like this Diablo 777, a few of those guys. That's exactly this Chris Brand, who's got he's paid price for Fukushima, and then you go to the site, he's got Bigfoot videos. That's exactly the, ISIS, fucking meteor's going to hit the earth and end. All this madness, this fucking Alienville shit. When we're talking about what happened in reality, that's exactly where they've spun people. They tried, but we have a group now that it didn't work. For I awoke a fucking sleeping giant that day. That day with that speech, I awoke a sleeping giant called Anonymous. Anonymous didn't know about Fukushima till that moment, that day. Oh, they fucking know about it now. And by the way, I want to say this to my brother John Anthony. I hope he's listening. And I hope that the powers at Anonymous are listening. And I know who they are, the people who think. And by the way, the people in Anonymous dug out this rat up in Canada and exposed this whole thing with Palco Environmental and this thing trying to tee me up and this connecting the dots rat. They exposed, by the way, I understand he's been visited by the police, and he committed a lot of fucking felonies and frauds, and from what I guess, he possibly is going headed to jail. So, the powers that get Anonymous, they know what I know, that Greenwald is a fucking plant. Now, Julian Assange himself, Julian Assange's no fucking plant. He's the real fucking deal. Again, like Michael Hayes, just media, he didn't fucking leak anything. Aaron Swartz, the real deal. I was in fucking city when Aaron Swartz was killed that day. Very critical. The very first trip I had, broke down crying that day. The only time I really broke down in the cancer fight. The only time I really broke down. I could sense his death. I was right there. He died the same day as my father fucking died, January 11th. They fucking killed him. It doesn't matter if he hung himself. I mean, Michael Hastings fucking pushed the gas pedal, or they did it. It doesn't fucking matter. They still did it. They did it. Can you imagine fucking the fucking weight of the world those two fucking people had on their neck? Let's remember Hastings was there. What, his wife was killed? And then they go threaten people. And, they find these Lisa Wing's a fucking genius. Do not kid yourself. I knew she was. I watched her fucking group. You don't think they've been watching my videos? She knew who I was when she walked in. Well, of course they acknowledge me. Off camera. Not on camera, they're not going to. Because I am a revolutionary. I was looking at Earth Day and some guys all spinning at communists. Earth Day was started the same day. This is going back clear to Cronkite, the fucking radical fucking commies, the Eugene McCarthy who murdered my dad, who all those motherfuckers ought to be hung. The fucking GOP far fucking radical right in Congress ought to all be hung. They're fucking insane. No reality, no logic. Fucking Johnny, get your gun. They fucked you. You raped the fucking earth, fucking the Pacific Ocean, fucking nut, fucking only dying, almost dead. Give the fucking mother cancer and a woman. You all back and let them fucking do it. It's outrageous. It's out-fucking-rageous. So they're saying, that's the 100th anniversary of fucking Lenin's birthday. April 2nd, fucking... The fuck it is. He was born on my birthday. He got first legalized fucking homosexual. The propaganda machine where you don't know nothing about Lenin. His real name was not Lenin. And I'm not talking John. Oh, yeah, the far-right radical fucking right. Whacked him, too. The same way that fucking they got Dr. King, far-right radical. He said he fucking traveled around. This is because he said he was more popular than God. He didn't say he was bigger than God. Because he wrote Imagine? Really? Up is down. In the name of Christian, we're going to go fucking spray white phosphorus where the Tigris meets the Euphrates? I thought that was the Garden of Eden. Hello? In the name of Christ? What are you fucking people completely fucking insane? Jesus Christ wore hairspray, right? Jesus Christ built malls, right? Jesus Christ mass murdered his own people and dried fucking white phosphorus and fucking polluted his own fucking home for time and all eternity. Jesus owned payday loans, right? Jesus believed in usury, right? Jesus believed in carpet bombing his own fucking people and never did anything to him, right? Oh, he must have, because that's what you far right radical fuckers in hairspray say, and you say punch like. You're fucking devils, every fucking one of you are a devil, and you're gonna rot in the lowest form of fucking hell. And your soul's gonna be sucked into the fucking lowest form of fucking hell. And until we've realized these fuckers have done this Operation Foxconn, fucking right from the House of Windsor. Rupert Murdoch, that fucking guy who hates America more than any person in the history of America, worse than Benedict Arnold. Hamilton, Jefferson, they all knew these House of Windsor. That's why they put a tariff at the fucking port. Blocked the East India Company. Why do you think that war erupted then? The fucking people will hate America the most, these flag-waving motherfuckers. Operation Foxconn. We need them to break within. We need a fucking Lisa Ling. We need those people. We need the military, high intelligent fucking brass. We need the special forces people. You know, I will say the only thing that rat phony fucking Paul, we go from the incredible fucking senator in Kentucky, Jim Bunning, the great Hall of Fame baseball player who'd beam you in your fucking head. Go up to fucking bat against him. Bob Gibson before there was a Bob Gibson. That big, incredible dude, stand in the box against him. I was a good baseball player when I was a kid. I know those guys. It's tough to hang in the fucking box there when they throw fucking one up under your chin at 100 fucking miles an hour. Try that one. That was fucking the head of the fucking fake committee. Used to go on the fucking Feds, Greenspan. Like, oh, the Jews ruined the Jews. How are you fucking kidding me? And Rand ruined it. Fucking, we deferred to the Rand fucking thing. Paul Ryan, he's not Jewish. Greenspan, all these fuckers. Are you kidding me? That's who did it. You did it. You drank the fucking Kool-Aid. They fucking fed you. You did it to your fucking self. Oh, they're going to put me in a FEMA camp? You're in your own fucking FEMA camp. You're paying a fucking mortgage on it. Johnny, get your gun. What are you going to do, shoot a radioisotope out of the fucking air with your fucking... They laugh at you. They fucking laugh. And if you don't believe me, read Scott McClellan's book. Fucking Bush's press secretary. Why they're mass murdering and orchestrating this fucking great fucking wars that shit... I mean... The Christian Crusaders for profit, build a pipeline across Afghanistan, extort fucking air resources, and get you guys all flagged up, waved up, and kill anybody who stands in their fucking way. And they sit and make fun of you. Look at our far-right fucking radical base. They're buying guns and fucking, hey, let's give Alex Jones some money. Hey, buy some gold, buy some silver, and some guns. Let's give Max Kaiser some money. Buy some gold, buy some guns, fucking thing. Let's see, Max Kaiser fucking flipped a fucking coin with his face on it, and me and him bet right in the streets of Manhattan. When silver was $40 an ounce, I bet him fucking that it would be 20 before it was 50. He bet me. He'll renege on the fucking bet. You know how much fucking money they've cost you? You know what they're doing to you? You know you go on Alex Jones's incredible fucking army he has, and he's got the filth. But then what's his answer? We know what the real answers are. He deflects the shiny ball. They're paid to do that. Buy silver, buy gold, buy fucking bullets, which just financially destroys you and makes you poor so they can repress you harder when none of those things have any chance of working. They're fucking, look, when fucking the wars broke out inside of fucking Europe and all these fucking times when things crash and we had fucking governments that crashed down, the French Revolution, the American Revolution, you didn't want to have fucking, World War I, World War II to get out. When they're putting you on the boxcar, not me. They got me on the boxcar. I didn't go willingly. By the way, I went kicking and scratching, and I got on the boxcar. I didn't want to, and they gave me the shower, but I snuck out somehow to the bone marrow transplant. I escaped. Fukushima's the shower. Don't you see that? You all went on the boxcar willingly. When you needed to get out of fucking Germany, you needed to escape from fucking Europe, from Poland, from Czechoslovakia. You didn't do it with a piece of gold or a piece of silver. No, you handed them American $100 bills, and you got out. Cash is king. Whose currency will always prevail? Always the strongest fucking army. Oh, who's got that? Huh. The military-industrial complex has gone completely insane. Let's see, 70% of your paycheck goes towards it. What do you think in Canada and England? They're sitting back with their feet up on the fucking beach laughing, having pina coladas. Drinking bad Molson fucking beer. By the way, that Molson's the worst fucking beer I ever drank when I was in Canada. Oh my God, it's horrible. A lot of beautiful, sexy females in fucking Canada. I'll tell you that, though. They're physical, and there's not the obesity there. Wow, I saw some fucking, amazing physical specimens of people, men and women. They're strong. Because it's still rural up there. They don't fucking buy into the fucking, let's fucking spend 70% of our GDP on bombs for the Queen. We're doing it for them. You're willing to go to work, fucking rush hour at 5:30 in the morning when it used to be at 9:30. Send your school kids at 7:30 when schools are horrible. Fuck the teaching, because they don't make any fucking money. Write the fucking nose down. Oh God, them fucking auto workers make $70 an hour. That ain't fair. We need to send them to China. Make 37th, and the fucking GM goes, America goes. GM went bankrupt. They delisted them off the fucking market. Oh, the market's gonna crash. The market's gonna crash. Are you fucking kidding me? You tell me. I want every one of you feigning fucking goats who have no experience in the fucking markets, who have no formal training, who have no fucking trading training. You have none. You got nothing. You got nada. You fucking sit around, watch a YouTube video, and you're fucking ignorant and drunk on it. You know shit. I'm Christian O'Donnell. I'm a fucking constitutional fucking scholar. Ha! Ha! Attended a seminar they paid me, John Birch Society, fucking Koch brothers fucking extort you, rape the fucking earth, and kill your own fucking people. They don't give a fuck. Don't you see? The American stock market has nothing to do with the American economy. Look at the usury rate, the participation rate. Unemployment rate, you have to actively be collecting unemployment to be fucking viewed as. Of course, everybody's fucking, I've been there. You know how many people are living in the fucking woods in California? And all over the country. Contemporized people. How do you compete with slaves in China at 37 cents an hour, but you're willing to fucking do it? Oh, I'm going to be fucking serfed and go work for the government. I'm fucking join the club. And if I'm not in the club, I'm going to get it. I'm going to be like Lisa Ling. I'm going to be like fucking Anderson Vanderbilt. Ah, no, you're not. They were handpicked. Prepped from fucking teenagers. They need to break fucking ranks before they're dead. Don't you fuckers see? The stock market, number one, let's talk about off-balance sheet accounting. Fucking Bill Walmart Clinton, the greatest Republican in human history until a guy named Barry Antoinette Barack Obama came around. The two anti-labor, which the Democratic Party and the Progressives stood up for labor for all those years, the two guys that annihilated them, both supposedly Democrats. The greatest neocon, John Birch, fucking on your knees, suck the fucking prince's dick, fucking queen ass-kissing fuckers who ever walked the face of the earth. Bill Walmart Clinton. Fuck now, just stuck it right to fucking labor right in their guts. Barry Antoinette, the greatest GOP Republican ever in history. Neocon, fucking ass kisser to fucking earth rapers. The worst president in the history of the fucking country when it comes to the fucking environment is absolutely, unequivocally, no doubt, Barack Obama. His mother a downwinder. He might as well go spit on her own grave. Let's see, BP happened on his watch. Not only did he let it go on for days and days, he could have bombed it shut one fucking day. The Navy wanted him to bomb it shut. They could have bombed it fucking shut. Oh, no, he had to protect fucking BP, his fucking handler, his fucking queen-loving bitch, on his fucking knees. Not only that, he allowed BP to seal off public fucking beaches. You know, they burned all the fucking mammals on the islands by the hundreds of thousands. Even fucking Anderson Vanderbilt was a gas on this one. Even he reported this one. Huh. Sprayed disbursement on it for how long? Annihilated it for time and all eternity. I was an environmental economist. I wrote papers about offshore fucking drilling before this happened. Say, I won't add jobs. It will take away jobs. Which just took away a million jobs, destroyed the economy. Fucking crushed you in the fucking South. And you're the same people that voted for these fuckers. Ross Perot called it. Oh, yeah. Huh. It's unbelievable. Oh, then something named Fukushima happened. Inside the situation, the fight was on. The Navy wanted in. The Marines wanted in. Why do you think it was the 5-star who broke the fucking story of them fucking killing the Iranian scientists and their whole families, by the way? They don't care who they bomb. He stands there with his Nobel Prize and they bomb Carter again. Do you know there was 2 hostages killed yesterday? They don't care who they kill. It's like, okay, we're going to go get Saddam Hudo and Wapo's fucking his sons. Okay, go for it, his sons. What president, what fucking leader in the history of the country would go ahead and kill their sons and their grandsons? Do you know what? They had the place surrounded. They could have waited them out and they could have got them. No. Take no prisoners. They killed their children. Who fucking does that? Who fucking does that? The fucking rats. Bremer should be hung. I mean, all these people should. These are treason. This is treason against the United States Constitution. In violation, up one side, down the other. The greatest fucking war crimes. The international courts, they fucking thumb out. There are no instructions because everybody's drank the fucking Kool-Aid. They've gone along with this fucking masquerade fucking party. Well, I got news for you. The gig's up, motherfuckers. And I'll tell you how the gig's up. The Pacific Ocean has cancer now. They ate their fucking own. The control freaks got out of fucking control. And as they die, our lives are short. All generations understood that. That's why they cared about their mortality. That's why they cared about their brother, man and woman. That's why they cared about fucking other people. They cared about integrity. They cared about honesty. They cared about fucking dignity. They cared about respect because they knew their lives were short. And their turn would come. And they wanted to die at peace. They didn't want to fight and struggle. They didn't want to fucking get a fucking heart transplant from an executed Chinese prisoner. They didn't want to run down the NFL field, fucking the great-grandsons of antebellum slave Souths with executed fucking Chinese prisoners' hair extensions. They didn't want to wear fucking NFL uniforms, buy your gear, and go fucking sit in an arena and watch slaves. That's why college athletes are fucking slaves. Why the coach makes millions of dollars a year. The professors may fucking just keep them giving themselves raises. The highest paid people in the entire state of every state are fucking coaches. And you sit in there with your gear made by Bangladesh slaves who collapse. Those fucking factories burn shirtwaist fire 2.0, 3.0 every fucking week. And you sit there and eat your fucking bad GMO fucking chicken and watch these fuckers. No respect because you think you're going to live forever. You're not. Now you eat your own. No conscience, no morality, no dignity. And like I said, those beautiful females, I mean, look around. Look what people look like, and the men, in 1970 on Earth Day. Because the populace gave a fuck. You know, there was a big push to get rid of all cars then, which I wish we would have. What's his name wrote it? Clip back that cars will ruin the world. Lack of tariffs will ruin this country. Bill Walmart Clinton, NAFTA. So Elizabeth Warren stands up. She finally stands up to Marie Antoinette, the great GOP, the great Republican who ran as a Democrat, who ran the progressives, the liberals, the soft fucking left. Boy, they fucking co-opted the progressives, didn't they? Progressives. Bobby Kennedy would physically fight you. Physically. You know, all those great, incredible fucking progressives. They were mean. They were tough as nails. They were intelligent. They were sophisticated. They were articulate. Oh, hi, let's hold hands and levitate. Don't raise your voice, honey. They fucking laugh at you. 1970, they were fucking tough as nails. They were passionate. But no, like I said, look how beautiful people were. Look what you look like. Look about yourself. You know, and listen, people can't get this. I'll have to break it down and explain it. Even the fucking museums, because the curators don't get it. A sex like a 1926 passenger train. Do you know what a 1926 passenger train looked like? Any of you know? Do you know how elegant they were? Do you know how sophisticated they were? Do you know how classy they were? You know how beautiful they were? Do you know how open they were? 1926, very common for a woman to have multiple sex partners. The marriage fucking complex, but it was sophisticated. It was fucking thought out. You know how many fucking people in 1970 were saying make love, not babies? Big deal. Big deal. These debates were raged in those areas. California overcrowded? Grotesquely. You know? Is it the fucking Mexican immigrant? No, it's the guy paying the Mexican immigrant. The exploiter. It's against the fucking... We don't need new laws. We need a conscience of America to stand up for right, integrity. Hairsprayed, fat, hamburger-eating fucker pulls up on your job site. I've met people, ugly fucking women, overcompensation women, fucking in their 60s, still fucking trying to build houses in Carmel. Bigger house, and you're what the fuck? What is the matter with you people? I mean, fucking yachts, boats, what the fuck? Who you trying to impress? Getting fucking breast implants in their 60s and 70s. Botox. I mean, what? Who are you trying to impress? Who your big fucking... You're not impressing anyone. What the fuck? Fuck your club. Go home and raise your fucking grandchildren. These fuckers fucking migrate down there. They don't even know what their grandchildren's needs. No integrity, no honor, no dignity, no fucking nothing. The art community, that's going to change. And I like all you people that are still trying to play softball to get into the museums. Fuck, fuck them. Kick the fucking doors down like Pollock kicked the fucking doors down. He was shunned for fucking years. I am nature, Jackson Pollock. I am unnature, Kevin Blanch. Leukemia. You're all unnature. You just don't fucking know. You're all mutated fucking organic sunflowers blowing in the wind. Oh, but I got chemtrail. They put fluorine in my fucking water. They elf-towered me. All this didn't work on me. Didn't work on Lisa Ling. Didn't work on fucking Anderson Cooper. What worked on them? Oh, money. That's what really worked on you. Same thing that worked on them. They threw their integrity away. They threw their place. They threw their own fucking heritage, Asian heritage. Fukushima, Fukushima, Fukushima. You know what we're doing to Japan? Do you have any idea? So they land that drone. That's the greatest protest I've ever seen. Of course, we report it here. It's like, I love that. There's a print that people are putting up all over now of a snake with a fish in his mouth. And the media reports that, oh, look at this brave snake saved this fish from drowning. Perfect metaphor. I mean, what does it matter with you fucking people? Oh, we fucking were, you know. Video killed the media star. Video killed the media star. Oh, the greatest genre in human history. People don't want to admit they're fucking watching. They don't want to admit they're talking. It ain't about the common. I've proved it. I'll walk around. We did it, Janet and I, and a group of us. I said, okay, before I put up this fire in last May, at Fukushima, it's going to get a lot of attention because we got video proof. Okay, we build an army before I put the video up. And we, Rad Chick, all of us, we build a fucking group of us. Now, Shane, Janet, her army, my army, some of the best keyboard activists out there, multiple computers that can monitor multiple sites, who have quick minds, who know this dynamic. I say, when I go, you guys divide up, and I want you to monitor every fucking major website, every fucking so-called alternative site, and see how quickly they're paying attention and watching my video, because I'm the only one that's got it. I'm the only one. The fucking live cam's got fucking 2 views, and they're both you and I. And so, watch them, and I'll prove to you who's watching. Because what they do, they take my work and then they panty paint it. They're watching. Fucking right, they're watching. So we had them break up. Zero Hedge, all these major vloggers, all the Al Jazeera, RT, fucking every one of them. Oh, they're fucking watching. Fucking videoing it for 5 fucking minutes. They're throwing stuff out, and we see who it is. They're not about it, because then they take it and they panty paint it. Spin it, just like they did the drone on the fucking Emperor's house. Should have been reported as Earth Day fucking protest. The United States fucking government runs Japan. And that's not some Illuminati bullshit. That's the fucking document signed after World War II. Yalta by the Sea, remember 70 years ago? You can take all this shit stone. By the way, the Russians did all the fucking work. The sea lost 30 million fucking men, 28 fucking million men. After the famine, there were no men left in Russia. Now Chernobyl, now the Ukraine. Oh my God, the devastation that's gone on there. Wow. You can have all this shit, but you got to finish the job in Japan with us. Let's share the bomb. We have it, you know that. Oppenheimer says, okay, I agree. Oppenheimer was a naturalist, riding his horse through the fucking, that's how it ended up in New Mexico. He says, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm a naturalist, so I ride my horses for days through here. They needed the guy because they knew he was the smartest guy in the fucking world at the time. He says, okay, we'll share it with fucking Stone, Sokolov, and we'll drop a scare fucking bomb, and we'll take out the fucking Emperor. We're already firebombing the fuck out of the Japanese people. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Fucking, take out the guy who did it. And do not kid yourself. The Japanese have been evil for years. Look what they did to the Chinese. Look what they did. Teddy Roosevelt won a fucking real Nobel Prize for fucking calming down the fight between the Japanese and the Russians then. Look what they did to the Philippines for fucking ever. Chinese, they were fucking wicked. Don't kid yourself. Mussolini. Swedes participated too. Don't forget that. Oh, that's what they did to Julian Assange. Put him in his fucking jail. Pamela Lee went and seen him. By the way, I think I got an email from Pamela Lee. I think it was her. Because I did a video and I says, oh, I think it's great. Pamela went over and took care of me, you know, which I hope she did. And I said, she's a little old and worn out for my taste. And I got this private email, and then she says, oh, really? I don't think you'd tell me no. And I says, maybe. She's old and worn out, huh? I don't think you'd say no. I says, maybe. Wow. Look what they did to him. Look what they did to Aaron. Look what they did to Michael Hastings. Look what they did to Pat. Pat Tillman breaks my heart, that story. It doesn't matter. I mean, they fucking murdered Pat Tillman right from there, and we know it, and it's been proven. And it was told. His mom and dad were on Anderson fucking Cooper fucking CNN. They were on Fox. They were on all of them. They told the fucking story, and you didn't give a fuck. America don't care. America's too busy fucking trying to fucking join the club. They're going to work fucking up and down, whatever, fucking disregard their grandchildren, because they're going to act like a bunch of overgrown teenagers and think they're fucking having fun. They don't even know what the fucking living is. They have no what fucking deal. That integrity, fucking elegance, grace is the real joy of life. A cerebral cortex that can fucking go into a museum and view real art, see the radical nature of art, see the protest of fucking art, see a fucking poet fucking kicking down the fucking doors before he kicks down the doors. Understand that when Warhol's eating a hamburger on YouTube, that he's fucking mocking American culture. 15 minutes fame through the video killed me. He's mocking you YouTube fuckers before you even got a YouTube camera on your fucking Skype. So he says, oh, I will never fucking Skype, ever. You look like fucking, and just what Warhol did. He was mocking, he mocked everything. Oh, Warhol was a drug. Warhol never did a drug in his fucking life. Fuck, he was brilliant, he was genius. He was mocking American culture. Fuck, it's unbelievable. Oh, Edie Sedgwick's like the fucking parasite. Are you kidding? Do you know how dynamic and intelligent and sexy and brilliant fucking Edie Sedgwick was? She was a fucking genius. That's a Bugatti to a fucking 72 Pinto. But you dumb fuckers can't see. The museum curator, oh, we go look at it. Why are the soup cans the most viewed fucking piece of art in the world? Which they are. And the MoMA is just branding now. They don't fucking, I protested in front of the day with the Royal Box. I got exploring the Royal fucking Box. I painted it in front of the Natural History Museum on the day the Royals went to the Forbidden City. No Royals been in the Forbidden City for how many centuries? They were there. You don't think the Japanese understand this? The populace, they go to jail. I did a radio show for a long time inside Japan with a fucking professor from Japan. You know he hasn't been heard from and seen in fucking nearly 2 years? You even mention the word Fukushima, you go to jail. Somebody says, oh, we're going to raise money for you to go to fucking Japan. They won't even let me in the country. And if I do, they'll arrest me within seconds. You never hear from me again. Hello? Go over there. The only person that's been put off is Amy because she had fucking political cover through fucking Caroline. Well, they told Caroline to stand the fuck down. You want to be the last fucking Kennedy? Then shut the fuck up. That's what they told her. Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. His mother had downwind her. The greatest neocon, fucking, I'm going to be the most transparent president in history. Here's Barack. What he did to the African-American community is outrageous. He is Uncle Tom on Balco. There's nothing black about him, Dick Cheney's cousin. He didn't do anything for us. For none of us. He lied. He betrayed the American populace. He put himself up like he was this, that, and his other thing through his speeches. Now, granted, I think maybe he believes in some of this, and he's been told to stand fucking down, and he's a puppet. But I will quote both Roosevelts. After Teddy was shot in the heart, point blank, his speech and his glass cage fucking saved him. He's smart enough, he kept putting his handkerchief in his mouth. Remember, this is a taxidermist from a boy. No blood coming out of the mouth. Then it's not penetrated me fucking mortally. He knew that. That's how fucking smart he was. Gave a speech. They asked him, what the fuck? And he says, comes with the territory. Franklin. They tried to kill him. Missed. Killed the guy next to him. Comes with the territory. Why would you run for fucking office unless you're fucking willing to stand up and give your fucking life for your fucking country? John Kennedy, he knew he was going to get killed. He still fucking did it. Martin Luther King, he fucking knew he would be killed. He still did it. You got no integrity. You got no soul. Cowards. America, the home of the fucking cowards. That's all they are. Feigning fucking goats. Johnny got your gun. You don't even know who the fuck that is.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it.